Ready? 3, 2, 1, roll. Hello and welcome to 1 Minute Fiqh, where we aspire to answer your questions around the minute mark. Today's question is, can women uncover their feet? Should women cover their feet inside of prayer and outside of prayer? In the Hanafi madhab, the face, the hands and the feet are not considered a part of a woman's aura, so she doesn't need to cover them, whether that's inside of prayer or outside of prayer. However, two considerations need to be taken into consideration. One of them is that inside the prayer, we know that a woman's feet up to the ankle is the only thing that can be shown. Anything above that constitutes the leg now, and it's haram to expose, and it will render her prayer null and void depending on how long it's exposed for and how much is exposed. So it's always best in prayer to be cautious and to cover your feet when you're praying. Second thing is that outside of prayer, even though a woman's foot is not considered an aura, most women, when they're even wearing lengthy hijabs or lengthy baggy trousers, when it's very windy, or when they're descending or ascending stairs, or when they're walking fast, the wind will blow and more than the foot is exposed. Parts of the leg are exposed. Now that becomes problematic. So that's another reason why it's a good idea to wear socks to cover the feet. Another reason is that in the Shafi'i madhab, you have to cover your feet. So for respect of the other madhahibs, you cover your feet. And also within the Hanafi madhab, there is an opinion that you cover your feet. So it's always best to be cautious in your religion and have scrupulousness and God-fearingness, and to follow the path that's more cautionary, which is cover your feet. However, if a woman doesn't cover her feet, it's not a problem, but the best approach is to cover her feet for the reasons we mentioned. Now, another reason is that depending on the society she's from, it could be a source of fitna for people if she exposes her feet. So for example, if you're living in the village where women and men routinely walk around barefooted, or they're working and nobody's really paying attention to them, nothing has been sexualized or anything like that, then yeah, it's understandable you don't cover your feet. But however, if you go into a society where feet become sexualized, and in some societies that is the case, then it makes sense to cover your feet. And likewise, the same thing goes for the face. Even though the face is an aura, but if you were to, like in the West, for example, where people don't really look at the face as as some sort of stimulus or as a fitna causing agent, and everybody's going around showing their face, and it's a big thing for a woman to wear hijab anyway, without facing some sort of repercussions from work and from people outside, and then the fear associated with it, and then where they accuse women of being terrorists and stuff like that. It's a big enough thing for her to wear a hijab anyway. So in that scenario, the face is left uncovered. But for example, if you're in a Muslim country and where most people, so imagine going to Afghanistan now, or Pakistan, or Saudi Arabia, where 99% of the population wears hijab, niqab, and you're that one woman standing out in a sea of niqab, instantly it's everybody's attention is drawn to your face, and in that situation it can give rise to some fitna or something untoward taking place. So that's why it's recommended even in those kind of situations to cover your face.